Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to go down to explore the Wind Cave Trail, but I'm not going from the AllTrails map area that it starts at if you just type in Wind Cave Trail in Conestoga, PA. What I'm going to do is go to the Ralph Goodno Trail. That way I can go past House Rock again and just follow the Conestoga Trail up to the Wind Cave. It's a really hot day. It's supposed to be in the 80s. So I figured the Bridge Valley Road entrance has very little parking and I don't want to get towed. And also there's a lot higher elevation to get to the Wind Cave from that side. So I'm going to start from the Goodno Trail and we're going to hike up to that. I'm taking a friend along today and we'll see. I don't know if he wants to be on video or not, so we might have to kind of work around that. So there's a couple of rocks you can stand on over here. I'm surprised I didn't notice this last time. So you can go out one. There's another one down there. This one's pretty big. It's just a little trail up to it. No trees on this one. So I have to do a couple of edits after we were done with the trail. And basically that's because part of the trail was so rocky and steep that I kept bumping my phone and it kept turning off my video. So I lost a lot of video. And so I have to do some edits, and this will be my first one. And this is right after I got to the actual House Rock Overlook. My other video that I was at the House Rock Overlook is a section right beside it, and it does have overlooks. There's quite a few overlooks in that area, but this was the actual House Rock Overlook with the big, wide open, no trees, large rock that I was on. So I hadn't even explored that far before, and I'm so glad I did today. It was really fun getting up there. Okay, so just so everybody knows, if you're going down the Conestoga Trail from House Rock, you will come to a part on the Conestoga Trail that has several blue warning signs that say yellow jackets. Rather than going that way, just kept following the trail, and then on my trail app I saw where it reconnected if I bushwhacked a little bit. So I turned up the hill going back. We crossed the little stream, went up this hill, and we're back on the trail. And if you're coming that way or coming this way, there's also a sign telling you there's yellow jackets up there. Just know that you can avoid it by bushwhacking straight up the hill a little bit and going around it. But we're going to continue on hiking up this way towards Wind Cave. You're going to see on this trail quite a few signs where areas are closed off, and it has a sign like the one I just showed you. So right after the last video clip that I just showed you, we ran into a portion that had this sign, and I just walked around it and I kept going. But we got to this fantastic, huge rock area that had all this amazing rock scrambling and everything, and we must have went around and up and over for like 20 minutes, and I thought it was the actual Wind Cave rock, but it wasn't. I got back down off of them and we looked at the map, and the Wind Cave trails were up just a little further. But I'm so glad I went that way, even though I really wasn't supposed to, because it was really a nice a rock scramble. If you like rock scrambling, it's a little sketchy. Be prepared. A lot of leaves, a lot of rocks, and debris and everything. But I'm still glad I did it. And then we got back off of that and we kept going down the trail, and we did eventually run into the Wind Caves. Okay, after you go through this one patch of rocks that we were at, I thought I was at the caves and we weren't. We just had to keep going down the Conestoga Trail. There's a part where you get up to signs that you can't go on this path or that path from the Lancaster Conservancy. It says area beyond this sign is closed. They have this part of it blocked off. But to stay on the Conestoga Trail, you will go to your left. There's an orange blaze right there. So we're just going to keep going. And this still is going towards Wind Cave. I'll put a screenshot up on the video next. And you're going down this trail, and it says here again, you're leaving House Rock Nature Preserve. But you're still following the Conestoga Trail and the orange blazes. The trail is so much nicer here than what we just climbed up through. Oh my gosh. Lots of rocks, lots of leaves, pretty much bushwhacking. There's the river out there still, so you're walking along this nice ridge. Finally, the trail is groomed, and we can take it easy, not worry about snakes and falling. Okay, we're up to what I believe is the Wind Caves, because there's the first warning sign about entering the caves. If you go that way, there's another block on the trail. I don't know what any of that's about. It didn't say anything online about it being blocked, so we're just gonna head down here where the warning signs are. Haha, that doesn't sound right, but I have to check on my AllTrails app to see exactly where the entrance point is, but there's the first warning sign about the caves. So you're coming down the hill and you're starting to see some of the beginnings of the cave. It's a little descent. There's several different ways to go here. I'm going to try to follow the AllTrails map. I hear other people on the other side of this, so I just wanted to zoom in and show you a couple of beginning of this. Okay, so hard to see here, but we just kind of squeezed in between these two rocks. I was up on top of it, lots of sun up there, and it was a drop off, but there's a trail coming down this way too. You just hop down off this rock and see there's a trail, lots of orange blazes, and you get to go down through these cool rocks. Awesome.
Can that trail connect to where we need to go eventually? Or not? We have to backtrack here.
We should be able to just go around, but I'm not sure till we get up here. Oh my goodness. I think these are some of the squeeze holes. Yep, there's some caverns down there. Over here, you can see them. I don't know what else is in there, but it looks like a lot of caverns. There is supposed to be 2,000 feet of trails underground here. Really cool. A lot of graffiti inside, I've been told. There's a little passageway back through there as well. We're just going to keep staying because, yeah, look inside. I watched, hold on, see what this does. We're just coming up and over, and I don't know where I just have it up this way or not. I'm going to check my map. Okay, so apparently this is the entrance that I saw people going into on all the YouTube videos. It says cave right there and cave right there, and there's the double orange blazes, but that's what I just showed you. And so to me, I thought it looked a lot bigger going in there. I mean, I don't see a way other than to crawl through these squeeze holes. Do not fall. Well, that's good advice. I planned on falling. Darn it. I can't fall now. It says not to.
And the movie, that guy that lost his arm, he cut it himself.
I saw that.
Cut up.
I want to see back through here if I can get, hold on. So we climbed up a little bit more, and there's another entrance up here. A lot of squeeze holes. Not me. I am chicken and I am claustrophobic, but it's really neat to see even on the outside. So it was a really interesting trail. I'm glad that I did it, as I always am. I did get to go past the actual House Rock overlook. I did get to go on the cool rock scrambles, and we did get to the caves, although I had already predetermined that I was not going inside of them. A lot of the YouTube videos, it looks like it's a huge opening. So I'm not sure. It looks exactly like that area that everybody's entering, but it just doesn't have the same dimensional feel that I was expecting. So perhaps it's just a similar entrance, although it did say cave, and cave, as you saw. It's quite a squeeze, and even if it had been really open, I probably wouldn't have gone back in very far because I didn't have any equipment, and you know, yes, I did have a person along with me, which was very much more safe to do, but neither of us had any equipment or anything to go in there, and that is something that you only want to do if you have the equipment to do it, meaning helmets, a line for rescue, headlamps, and nice warm clothes, that kind of stuff. So if you plan on going inside of these caves, make sure that you prepare for that ahead of time. After we got off of that, I wanted to mention that I found a trail that connected back to the car to take, which went right back to the Goodno trail. That was much, much easier, and it just went right back to where we started, and we didn't have to go back through all the rocks and the sketchy parts that we had been on to get up there. Like I said, I'm glad we did them because it was really fun, but I wouldn't have wanted to have to go back through them. Anyway, another day of hiking. It was a good day, and I hope you all have a great week, and namaste.